Okay. Are you looking for the Langston Hughes house?
Yes.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Movie? How you doing? What are you playing? Block. What's it called? Block. Block.
They come in? They coming in now?
Yeah, soon. Movie, do you have dreams?
Huh?
Dreams. Do you have dreams?
All the time, I guess. Yeah, a few, not many.
Do you remember any?
Yeah. What's up?
Do you want to, is there one that you remember that you want to share?
I remember when I was a baby in a stroller.
And what happened?
Nothing happened. It's just I was in a stroller. My mother was pushing me down the block. Had a little black and white dog on the side, walking with her.
Wow.
That's way back.
Oh, wow.
1948.
Wow. That's the trip.
Yeah. So what you doing, documentary or something like that?
Yeah, just telling stories. Do you have any stories you want to tell?
Them guys out there told you that I tell stories.
I just feel like you got a lot of stories to tell.
No, I figured they would probably put you on me. But there is a few, but what you gonna do with these stories?
Share them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of weird stories, man. Weird. I remember when we was on, I was born and raised in Brooklyn. And what happened there? The first thing I remember was the things that got into my mind was that going down the block with that dog and I'm in the stroller. I had to be around 4, 3, 5, I don't know.
Wow.
Then time went on, and this is on Myrtle Avenue, Compton. I guess I got my first bike at 6 or 7 years of age.
Wow.
And didn't know how to ride it. There was my brother, he was bigger than me, teaching me how to ride it across the street from the house. And on the corner was Marcy Avenue and the G train, subway.
Yeah.
So he put me on that bike. He said, pedal, don't stop pedaling. got on that bike and I got the I didn't fall. Kept pedaling. I kept pedaling. And all of a sudden, I went down the steps of the subway and all the way to the end. And came out laughing. I had to be about 7, 8 years of age. And yeah. Then
it's a great story.
yeah. Okay, we moved up Myrtle Avenue. I was gonna write all this stuff anyway. We moved off of Myrtle Avenue, and we was in this new house, brick house, and I had to be again about 9, 10 years of age.
Yeah.
So I'm in the backyard. I'm climbing this big tree.
Yeah.
In the backyard. Nobody know I'm back there. I'm climbing this joint. I went all the way to the top
Of the tree.
Yeah. And I grabbed this last limb and it snapped. And I'm coming this is for real. I'm coming all the way down to the last limb. You ain't gonna do that. The limb caught me and I was hanging. This is the limb. I'm hanging and I'm swinging.
Wow.
Man, I don't know. So you can't go back as far as I got a little older. I started hanging out with the little guys hanging on the street.
Yeah.
And we used to go places hitching on the back of the buses.
Yeah.
And the buses that they had done with the buses with the 2 wires, right?
Yeah. Nah, movie telling a great story right now.
I thought you guys put him on me.
What's that?
I thought you guys put him on me.
I don't know who this is. Is this yours? Oh, it's Kokoroko. Kokoroko.
Yeah, I finished the story another time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did we interrupt something?
No, you can continue the story. He was telling a story about how you used to hop on the back of buses.
I was telling the story about my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture. Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Yeah, keep going, yeah.
You know what it is.
Where I leave off at? Yeah.
You can make somebody as a storyteller. You can make somebody as a storyteller. You're a good storyteller.
Yeah.
You are a good storyteller.
Well,
Hey, what's up? You were saying you would get on the back of the bus with your friends.
That was, I don't know if you know, you probably was a baby or probably wasn't even
Boom, yeah.
when them buses were like that. They had the 2 wires, electric bus, and they ride. Now, you remember the 2 wire buses?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you weren't around here? Because they took them all down. Anyway, we used to hitch them buses when I was a kid. You know, we'd go anywhere we want on the back of the bus, on the back. You know? And the bus driver would get all snotty with us and shit like that. We'd pull them wires down, the bus would stop. They don't mess with us, we ride the back of the bus. Yeah. We go anywhere we want on the back of the bus. And one time I fell off it. I was with my crew, about 4 or 5 of us, just maybe going to the pool, carrying pool.
Yeah.
And I remember that day, my friend, he had on a leather jacket.
Yeah.
No more about 9, 10, 12 years of age.
Yeah.
He had on a leather jacket.
Do you remember your friend's name?
No, I don't know. Anyway, he told me to hold his leather jacket because I think it might get hot. I didn't mind because I ain't had no leather jacket. I was put it on.
Yeah.
So now, the bus came. We all jumped on the back of the bus. All 3 or 4 of us on the back of the bus. Bus is going about 35, 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And we hit a bump. And there I go. I'm up in the air. But God caught me. This is another true story. God caught me again. He caught me like this here. When I fell off the bus, and it was about 35 miles an hour,
Yeah.
I fell into a ball like that, and I was rolling down the block. That's hard to believe. I
Wow.
was rolling down the block, and all that came out with, because I had on his jacket,
Yeah.
right, a scratch on my hand.
Wow.
And if a car was behind me, I was finished.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You said God caught you.
God caught me. And he caught me from the tree, right? And he caught me on his falling off of the bus. There's another old incident. Let me see which one was that. Oh, this one you ain't gonna believe me. I'm selling my stuff on my bike. Right? I got a trailer on the back of my bike, right? And I can't ride too fast with it because the thing is heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm coming through Lexington Avenue between Marcy and Nostrand, riding my bike in the middle of a gunfight. This project on this side, this project on this side, they started shooting. I am actually in the middle, going slow, trying to get out their way.
That's crazy.
I got fine. I made it. I said, "Damn, who I was going?" Because they were shooting both ways on me. You know, I was in the middle of a gunfight. So I don't know who came out winning.
That's cool. I ain't never experienced nothing like that.
Yeah, that's from them powerful big people.
Yeah. You got any stories?
Well, I have all kind of stories. I had these stories from when I was growing up as a kid, and how we would prepare for Christmas. Yeah. Like in the Caribbean, like was in the colonial period, because I'm a colonial baby, born in the 50s. And those days when poor people celebrating Christmas, first I was telling you, Christmas is a festival. I'm talking about in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We celebrate Christmas for 9 days straight.
Wow.
9 mornings before Christmas. It's called 9 mornings.
Oh, it's all good.
So we're taking it, all right, we're taking it another time.
Yeah.
That story.
Yeah.
Now that I know you have that, I would
Yeah.
I will sit with you a day and get a collection of stories.
We should. Yeah, I'm down. I'm
All right.
down.
We
Yeah.
put them in an album,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. To America. When company comes, they tell me to go eat in the What's up? Where are we?
We are in the one, the only legendary Langston Hughes house. You know, today is going to be a special day where we're bringing in the African indigenous culture into a place where the culture of New York and Harlem was changed. You know, in this house, some of the greatest artists, intellects came together to discuss how was it that they can change the world that we were once living in. One that did not respect black people, one that did not love black people, one that did not care for black people in the way that we deserve as part of the ones who built and created this empire we call the United States. So we're here to once again bring things together, shake things up using our culture and our heritage.
Yeah.
So
Speak on it.
I've been doing this for about 4 years.
Wow.
This not in terms of the Langston Hughes house, but this, I mean, being free to change and express the change that I want to see, and then to act on the change that I want to see. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
What inspired that in you?
when I went to college, I did not do well in college. I didn't go to school to go to school. I went to school to find myself. And in the midst of all that, I went through a lot of different things. I went through anxiety. I went through not feeling like I was a part of something. I went through feeling like I was in a place that wasn't meant for me. And then I asked myself, why am I doing this? And I realized I was doing it for things other than for me. I was doing it for the approval of my mom, doing it for, the approval of other people. Like, I wanted to be seen as a college graduate. I wanted to be seen as rich. I wanted to be seen as a computer science guy. So then when I realized that I wasn't doing it for me, I made a vow that day that from here on, I'm going to do what I want to do for me. And then from there, everything changed. I started to get messages. I started to meet people. I started to see a different side of the world. I finally started to make a relationship with God. And that's where all of this came from. My expression of, my freedom, African freedom, it's not just mine. It's our ancestors finally saying that he's ready and being able to show themselves through me.
Thank you.
No, I don't get any opportunity to talk about it, so thank you.
Yeah. How do you feel being in this space?
I was thinking how it's an honor, number one, to perform, to provide energy, and such a historical the energy in here. I can imagine the cocktail parties and the conversations, the cigarette smoking and martinis and the sharing of ideas and political views amongst each other.
So much.
Yes.
Hi, how you doing? What's your name?
Amber.
Amber Arnaud.
Arnon?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Sean?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. No, it's powerful. Oh, yes. Wow. Nah, this is special. It's real special. I like your suit. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You made this?
I made the hat that you designed.
Wow.